but they're not popular. Editors, they want a black book.
They have a black book. I'm black, and it's my book.
You know what I mean.
Monk is an accomplished writer who's struggling to get his next book seen, published, and printed. He writes a book under a fake name, poking fun at the industry and its success.
He writes it from a point of view of disgust and anger. So in some ways, he's not surprised, but he's disappointed. He's disappointed, rather, because it's more of an indication of his own isolation as an artist and as an intellectual.
With sudden success, Monk is thrust into the spotlight.
They're offering $4 million for movie rights.
Yes! The dumber I behave, the richer I get.
And he is now forced to play these two roles, these two dual identities, one himself and one this character, you know, with his version of street cred named Stag Our League. Meanwhile, his family is crumbling.
I think there's it's a universal family story.
Absolutely.
Of the dynamics between siblings and aging parents.
Tracee Ellis Ross plays Monk's sister. Sterling K. Brown plays his gay brother.
So although this is specifically the story of a black man and how he is navigating that,
Yeah.
everybody can identify because we're all trying to figure out how do we be ourselves versus what the world wants from us.
I also think there is a thoughtful and hilarious critique of the industry in terms of what stories they're willing to see black people in. And I think if this movie is successful, right, I think it sort of opens the door of saying that, like, not only are we looking for specific stories that have a universal appeal for everyone, but these stories make money.
And Brown believes this is a moment in culture that could lead to a shift. It's a story that all came from a book written 2 decades ago that is still relevant today.
And I think they really, that's who he is. He's a guy who is his own man, who's his own artist, a writer, who's not interested in conforming, but is interested in being free. And it's about the world's resistance to his freedom